Why do some people who have everything still feel empty, while others with very little seem at peace? It doesn't make sense until you hear this. Seneca once said, "It is not the man who has too little, but the man who craves more, that is poor." This idea flips everything we've been taught about success, money, and happiness. We are constantly told that we need more money, more success, more recognition. Social media shows us perfect lives. Society tells us we're behind, and slowly we start believing what we have is not enough. But Seneca challenges this completely. He says poverty is not about lack, it's about desire. A person with limited resources but controlled desires can feel rich, but someone with endless desires will always feel poor. Because no matter how much they gain, it's never enough. Craving is a trap. The moment you achieve one goal, your mind creates another. You get the phone, you want a better one. You achieve success, you want more status. This cycle never ends. And the worst part, you don't even realize you're trapped. Seneca, a Stoic philosopher, believed that this constant craving destroys inner peace, because your happiness becomes dependent on things you don't yet have. And that means happiness is always out of reach. So what is real wealth? For Seneca, it's simple: wanting less. Not because ambition is bad, but because uncontrolled desire leads to suffering. When you reduce your wants, you gain freedom. You're no longer controlled by comparison. You're no longer desperate for validation. You're no longer chasing something that keeps moving further away. This is the Stoic idea of wealth, inner sufficiency. In today's world, this philosophy feels almost impossible. Everything around you is designed to make you want more. Advertisements, influencers, trends, they all feed desire. But ask yourself, how much of what you want do you actually need? And how much of it is just pressure from the outside world? Seneca's wisdom is more relevant today than ever, because in a world full of excess, learning to be content is a rare power. Start small, notice your cravings, question them. Do you really need that upgrade? Do you really need approval from others? Practice gratitude for what you already have, not as a cliche but as a discipline. Because the more you appreciate what you have, the less power craving has over you. And slowly you begin to feel something unusual in today's world: enough. Seneca's message is simple but uncomfortable. You are not poor because you lack something. You are poor if you cannot be satisfied. So the real question is not, how can I get more? But rather, how can I need less? Because in that answer, you may find a kind of wealth that no amount of money can buy.